Hey, it's Guy Hutchinson. We're going to talk about America Online again because I know you guys can't get enough of this. I certainly can't. Did you ever download stuff off AOL? I remember very clearly downloading an O.J. Simpson Race to Acquittal parody of Monopoly and then not wanting to pay the fee so I could only play it twice. Did you download anything? Please put it in the comments. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Click the notification bell, and if there's anything else, click that as well. Let's go.
It could be called the silence of the techno-nerds. The world's largest computer service, America Online, went down yesterday for 9...
Oh my God! No! We had to live without our America Online.
Went down yesterday for...
Please try. Your system is temporarily unavailable. Please try again in 1 hour and 45 minutes. I mean, just look at, like, today, if I have an issue with Amazon and they take more than 30 seconds to respond to me, I'm like, hey, what's wrong with you? 1 hour and 45. They're like, hey, could you please go watch the Steve Martin movie, The Jerk, and then return? Because right now we're super busy being America Online.
For 19 hours.
Whoa! Wait a minute. So they were dead for 19 hours. You could have waited again 1 hour and 45 minutes like 10 times. No, probably 13 times. And you could have watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy in 19 hours. My goodness.
With it, millions of
not the extended version.
Were suddenly cut off from their information wonderland.
6 million people were taken offline. An electronic community of 6 million people were blacked out. You couldn't have electronic chat sessions online.
First, kind of just looked at each other and said, gosh, now what do we do?
For some netheads and geeks, and that's what they call themselves, the crash of America Online...
For some total losers that live in their basements, and that's what they call themselves.
...left them feeling lost in cyberspace.
Basically, the entire thing had crashed.
In your reaction?
Oh my God, what am I going to do?
Down at Cyberfells, a computer coffee house in New York City, where people meet and greet, dial-up information services.
Wow. That is, I mean, this is the most depressing looking place I've ever seen. This looks like a hospital. This doesn't look fun at all. This is like, I mean, if you show up for an interview at this place, you're like, I'm going to just take this job and for a little while and take every dollar I can because I got to get out of this. I cannot live in this place.
New York City,
wow,
where people meet
that's
and
supposed
greet,
to be inviting.
Dial up information services, check out entertainment, and even order a steak online. There was a feeling that people's lives had been unplugged.
And without it, you're very frustrated. You're very anxious.
A black day, black day.
It's a
Physics
totally
student
black day. This day has no color at all. It's like a black hole that sucks all the color in. This day is so black. 19 hours, no America Online.
And lost more than information when America Online died.
All right, let's see what we got here. Age, sex check. This guy, Porky's317, says, my guest is here. Could you suggest a name? Well, Porky, what's your guest's... there's like a blur there. I can't read. He says something, Jeopardy. I'll come up with a screen name. I thought there were 23 people here. I'm in the beautiful Hudson Valley. It's a nice area. Wow, we knew how to waste time. It wasn't, like watching stuff like this. It was reading stuff like this.
She'd been flirting out in cyberspace.
Ooh, wait a second. It'd be nice to meet you. Your online persona is tall, dark, and hands. I'm assuming they're going to type some, but otherwise he's just tall, dark, and handsy. He says, no problem, more AOL. Why not? Sad, sad, sad. Make new friends, but keep the old. Okay.
Lost a relationship because of this?
A potential relationship.
Yes,
And
I
the
could
worst
have
thing about
totally
for many
hooked up with that
netheads was
dude.
having to resort to a more primitive technology. Telephones and faxes. Peter Van Sant, CBS News, New York.
CBS News, New York. That's the news for now.
If you're familiar with these sounds, there's a good chance that you are one of AOL's over 20 million subscribers who uses dial-up internet and AIM messaging system.
What was your AOL username?
B SWAT
B Squad?
B Squad look like she's ready to throw down. B Squad looks ready to rumble. Look at that. That's a woman who is a happy woman to be around. She's a lot of fun, but if trouble starts, whew, she'll take care of
My
it.
AIM screen names were Buzz That Boy and Training Boy C.
I recall my AOL name being Mock a Lot.
AOL was considered by many to have been the king of media in the 90s and early 2000s. At the time, the company was so prevalent in U.S. culture that it was a major plot point in the 1998 romantic comedy You've Got Mail, featuring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan.
I turn on my computer, I go online,
Welcome.
and my breath catches in my chest until I hear 3 little words.
That is the fastest any human being had ever logged on to America Online by that point. Normally, it was a multiple minute deal.
AOL was born in 1983 not as an internet service provider, but as a video game business. At the time, the company was called Control Video Corporation,
did
and it
not know
allowed
any of
gamers to
this.
hook up their Atari 2600 game console to their phone lines to download video games.
Wait a minute.
The business was not
Hold
very
on a
successful,
second.
and it allowed gamers to hook up their Atari 2600.
All right, here's what I want to point out. So in the corner, we see very little of it, but we can see that they have a match made in space, the George McFly novel. Hey, Mr. McFly, your new book arrived. This is a fake book from the end of Back to the Future. This is not a real 80s book that somebody would have had when they were playing Pac-Man a couple years before. This is not real.
To their phone lines to download video games. The business was not very successful and was reborn shortly after as Quantum Computer Services.
Online makes it easy to do so much more.
I love AOL. Instant Messenger is the greatest. AOL email lets me keep in touch with my family and friends. We can get everything we need on AOL.
The news headlines that interest you the most. Local stories from every angle.
Download music. AOL.
I love the selling point. You can get everything on AOL. Don't you go anywhere else, okay? That's less about getting new customers. That's about retention. They're like, hey, for those of you that are already paying the bucks, paying your $9.99 a month, don't you look elsewhere.
Lets me keep up with all the holiday gossip with parental
All the
control
gossip.
about my kids being online.
It's nice so I can get the customer service 24/7.
AOL has everything. Everything.
Do more with America Online. So easy to use, no wonder it's number one. Call 1-800.
Well, it was number one, and you're number one. We'll see you next time.